Hello, and welcome to day 2 of our Yosemite National Park adventure. Today is going to be epic as we explore some of the most breathtaking views and tackle an incredible hike. Let's get this day started. Remember to like and subscribe to get notified about our latest content. Make sure to keep your headlights on as we pass through the Wawona Tunnel. This tunnel, completed in 1933, is 4,233 feet long and was a major feat of engineering at the time. And here's another look at Tunnel View. We can't get enough of this iconic sight. We arrived at Curry Village, our base for today's adventure. This historic village, established in 1899, was originally a camp for visitors seeking affordable accommodations. It's now a bustling spot with cabins, tents, and amenities. Just outside the village, we get to the start of the Mist Trail. This trail is renowned for its beauty and its misty, refreshing atmosphere as we get closer to the falls. We stop to admire the Merced River, one of the watery lifelines of Yosemite Valley. Meaning River of Mercy, the Merced River was so named by Spanish explorers in the early 19th century.
The Mist Trail is one of Yosemite's most popular hikes, and for a good reason. The path is steep, but the views are absolutely worth it. This trail was built in the early 1900s and has been a favorite ever since. In the spring and early summer, when the water flow is at its peak, hikers are enveloped in the misty spray of the falls. We were out of breath by the time we got to the Vernal Fall Bridge. However, We were pleasantly surprised to find restrooms and a water filling station. Little did we know that our hike was about to get more challenging. At a height of 317 feet, Vernal Falls is a magnificent sight. The name Vernal, meaning spring-like, reflects the lush greenery that surrounds this area. The sound of the water crashing down is both powerful and calming.
So we made it to Vernal Falls. Well, we made it this far to Vernal Falls, and you can see the falls behind me. This is where we stopped to have lunch. This was not a trail, a hike for the faint of heart. It was a very steep grade. I think I saw that we so far have had 800 feet of elevation gain, and there was a lot of sketchy rock stair parts that we had to climb up to get here. And then to get to this spot, we had to climb down some even sketchier boulder kind of rocks, and to get to the place where we are now, where we're just kind of filming the falls and telling you a little bit about what we're doing. So we are going to continue further on up the trail. We're going to go to Nevada Falls and just kind of check that out. Unfortunately, the time of year that we're here, it's October 5th, so obviously we're here in the fall, and Yosemite Falls is not falling. It's pretty much dry at this point. But these falls, the ranger told us that they are glacier-fed, so they will always be falling. So now in the spring, though, this is called the Mist Trail, and we would be getting wet if it was earlier in the season. But we're dry today, and we're gonna kind of continue on to see some more of the falls, which I honestly don't mind being dry. I think especially the temperatures up here, they're kind of cooler, so probably a good thing that we're not getting misted on. Okay, so these people are coming up the trail. This is where we came from. And then somewhere around in here is where we then climb down these sketchy boulders to get to the spot that we're at. But the view is spectacular. And then we still have to go all the way up here. And then eventually we'll get up to the top of the falls. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a railing up there. So we'll get all the way up to the top of these falls. All right, so we came from that trail. And now that we are up here all the way, we are at the top of Vernal Falls.
Standing at the top of Vernal Falls, you get a true sense of nature's raw beauty and power. The views up here are incredible, with the river below and the valley stretching out before us. It's a rewarding end to a challenging hike.
All right, we made it to the top of Vernal Falls. This was like 1,016 feet of elevation gain for us, and we are gonna turn around and we're gonna go back to the bottom because it's probably around 2 o'clock and we need to start heading back to our Airbnb. So thanks for coming along on this hike with us, and we'll see you at the bottom.
Well, folks, that's a wrap. Thanks for joining us on this unforgettable journey. Remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon for more adventures from Yosemite and beyond. Until next time, happy trails.
See you next time on Roadies Roam the World.
Oh, cold, and it feels so good.
If the lens has water all over it, it's because we're getting misted, and it feels so good.
Mist from the waterfall. Even though they said we wouldn't get misted, it's not too bad, but you still get a little bit, and that's nice.